Good evening, I'm Liyana Hassanel. You're watching Bizworld. The government has gazetted the stamp duty for shares traded on Bursa Malaysia. It will be lowered back to 0.1% from 0.15% of contract value, with a maximum value of 1,000 per contract from July 13th, 2023 to July 12th, 2028. Last month, Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim announced the lower stamp duty for shares traded on Bursa Malaysia. The move will directly reduce the cost of securities transactions. The increase in market liquidity is also expected to attract more domestic and foreign funds into the Malaysian stock market. Lembaga Tabung Angkatan Tentera LTAT launched a multi-year strategy through 2025, aiming for an asset under management AUM of 15 billion ringgit. This will grow the fund with sustained 5% returns for members, as well as recovering 3.3 billion ringgit cost of investment in beleaguered Boustead related businesses.
This is what we want to do in LTAT. This is what we want to do in Boustead. Maybe in 2 years' time we will relaunch ourselves with a fresh faces and fresh company, and we can position ourselves.
As in May 2023, LTAT AUM stood at 9.3 billion ringgit. The fund also hopes to diversify its concentration of asset allocation on Boustead-related investments, from 39% currently to 15% by 2025. At the same time, to lower its assets allocation for private equity to 12% from 19%, and the real estate to 10% from 20%. Global venture capital firm Antler has partnered with Khazanah to make a foray into Malaysia, extending its international presence across 6 continents, including Southeast Asia. Both parties said the strategic alliance serves to unearth and nurture Malaysia's entrepreneurial talents and provide access to Antler's global platform as well as network. Khazanah MD Dato' Amirul Faisal Wan Zahir said the strategic collaboration with Antler marks a new chapter in Malaysia's entrepreneurial landscape. Antler is one of the most active early-stage investors globally and has invested in over 792 companies across 26 cities worldwide, amassing a cumulative portfolio value of $3.7 billion. The partnership with Antler is the latest addition to Khazanah's Future Malaysia program, an initiative under its Dana Impact mandate. Valuations of key telco players are still below levels prior to the sell-off triggered by the introduction of the Single Wholesale Network SWN model for the 5G rollout in late 2021. Kenanga Research noted that this, despite the significant outperformance in first half of this year, the firm sees room for upwards valuation re-rating as the plan for a second 5G network firms up under the new market-driven dual network model. Also backed by the breakneck speed of technological advancement in telecommunications, resulting in faster speed and wider coverage with a cheaper cost. The demand for broadband internet and mobile communications will continue to rise regardless of economic cycles. MIDF research foresees the ringgit to benefit slightly from the easing inflation rate in the United States and expects the local note to appreciate gradually in the second half of the year. This as chances of a rate pause in US rise. The research house also maintains its year-end forecast for the ringgit to touch 4 ringgit 20 cents per US dollar. The US consumer inflation decelerated to 3% year-on-year in June, the lowest level since March 2021. It's also marginally lower than the 3.1% expected. The easing inflation, among others, was due to the high base effects, softer labour market, and negative effects of the aggressive tightening by the Federal Reserve. That's all for Bizworld this time around. I'm Liyana Hassanel. Thank you for investing your time with us.